Hello, everyone. I'm Juan Sharkcano here, the internet's busiest Mexican nobody, and I'm here with these wonderful bastards. The boys from OK to the Sea. Introduce yourself, guys.
Okay, who's going first?
Hello, I'm gay.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm gonna rattle my bones at you. Rattle.
Nobody's gonna get that joke, but okay.
Yeah.
Already a swing and a miss.
Already completely inside jokes. All right.
Starting off
podcast.
All my jokes are inside jokes.
It's not good.
Unironically, though, I'm Charlotte. I'm the one who sounds really bad. All right.
Okay.
And now, all right. It's
This
your turn.
podcast sucks.
All right, and that's Lori.
All right, and who's the one that's trying to do the memes? What's your name?
I'm Josh. I'm a skeleton.
No.
with a gun.
You already got your introduction. The other guy.
I am Flora. Off of Twitter.
Yeah, and the main, pretty much you two, Shar and Flora, you're pretty much like the main draw so far because everyone focuses more on you. So
Yeah.
you're pretty much like the box office draw. You know, you're
the one with more Twitter followers, though.
Yeah, but my Twitter is dead. That's the thing.
It's true. It's all bronies from 2014 who quit Twitter after watching the
My
show.
Twitter has been dead since day one.
How many followers does Josh Jason have? Juan.
Juan.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Juan has
Oh.
1,551.
Oh, I have the most followers.
And dropping.
I think I have about 300.
I have 1,700, so I'm the most famous here. So, yeah.
So pretty much Shar has more clout. How's that?
Yeah.
How about that?
I got no clout, no paper, no sauce.
Where's my shirt at?
The only
Alrighty.
reason why-
Let's go through the trailers now that we all watched.
All right, yeah.
All right. Alrighty. So, welcome to the first episode of this pretty much poor start of a podcast. I'm gonna come up with our name on the spot. We are Saucy Boiz.
King Gizzard and the podcast wizard.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
So pretty much,
Gizzard and the Autism Wizard.
Jesus Christ.
Autism.
Autism.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna start off with trailers. So pretty much, San Diego Comic-Con has gone past, but we have got trailers for movies. There's one trailer that we are missing that we're not going to discuss because I feel like these guys, these hooligans right here, have not seen the movies because this is a sequel. And the trailer that we're not going to talk about is Glass, which is a sequel to M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's Unbreakable and Split. Question: did you guys see these movies or not?
I
I'm
did.
not
No.
actually.
Okay, so we're gonna skip that one because for my reaction, I thought it was really good. I'm excited for it. It looks dope. But for the ones that we have seen the trailers for, we're gonna start off with the most brightest of futures of the DC cinematic universe, which is the most trustworthy, better than Marvel kind of studio ever. These guys make pure quality. Like if you haven't seen Justice League, then you're a phony. You're
Batman v
not.
Superman. Classic.
Oh man, classic. It's one of these. It's all right. So the first first trailer we're watching, we have seen, is Aquaman.
I'm no leader. I came because I had no choice.
Or as I call it, Underwater Thor. What did you guys think of this one?
It was Underwater Thor.
That actually
That's
really does
actually
well sum it
pretty
up
close.
like in two
Yeah.
words. But
What if we
it
took
was like also like it seemed like a very 6 out of 10 movie. It seemed like it was gonna be okay. It was
Yeah.
a very generic movie trailer.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be
that's
worse.
the thing. That's the thing. I mean, yeah, it could be worse. The most
Yeah.
biggest reaction that I got so far is that it looks like a movie that it looks fine, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's not gonna do anything big because I feel like okay, it is a right path for DC because after the travesty of Justice League, they want to make it bright and funny, and it like horribly just it just like they just slipped on a banana peel and just crash landed on their face, and they broke all the bones in their skull. Like that's the level of we messed up that we're talking about. So we have to make Aquaman, and it has to make all fun, and it looks all right. I like the underwater creature designs. They look really cool. It looks visually awesome. But the thing is that I'm not as hyped. Again, I agree that it looks pretty easily looks like a 6 out of 10 movie.
I thought it was fairly average looking.
Yeah.
Nothing really stuck out to me, but then again, I'm not a superhero movie kind of person, so.
One thing I do like is the way Aquaman looks. He looks actually pretty cool, which, you know, he doesn't look wimpy, which is a good thing to market your Aquaman movie because that's the biggest complaint you get about Aquaman is that he's wimpy.
Oh,
but he looks pretty. He looks pretty dope in the movie, honestly. But again, he just looks like Thor.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's even though it is a joke. Like, in as fact, if you have not seen the first Thor movie, then you will think, oh, this movie is like revolutionary, one of a kind, because it is exactly like Thor. Like in terms of the beats. Have you guys seen the first Thor movie?
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah,
I actually really like it.
Yeah, and the thing is that it reminds me so much. You got like. There's a brother that's trying to take over his kingdom. He's trying to regain it back, and it's like yeah, it's done better. And we already have Thor Ragnarok, which is the best Marvel movie out there, and nobody wants to see Thor, the classic Thor. They don't want to see that kind. And this reminds a lot of people of that the first Thor, which isn't as impressive, but you know, we'll see.
I like the first Thor movie.
Oh yeah, it's solid. It's good. I think Thor Ragnarok is way better, but yeah, it does its job. It's an average trailer at best.
Yeah, it's very average. It
could be worse.
At least Aquaman doesn't look like freaking Mermaid Man right now.
Yeah, that is exactly how I feel. Honestly, is he just looks cool and I like that, but it doesn't excite me to watch the movie. But it also doesn't make me want to say like, no, I'm not watching that movie.
It looks like the kind of movie like when a kid asks for an Avengers movie for Christmas, some like old grandma will get that instead.
Grandma, you and your Alzheimer's.
Who are you again?
When I get Thor, here's Aquaman.
Come on, Grandma.
Thor.
Come on,
All right.
Grandma. You're going to the home.
All right, have we talked about this movie enough? Trailer thing.
Yeah. Overall,
There's really not much to say.
Not much to say.
Overall,
We're just overall
6 out of 10 trailer.
Yeah. It just looks overall just fine. And we're going to move on from that to our second trailer. This one, I'm actually more interested in talking a little bit more. And it's the Shazam trailer. What did you guys think of Spider-Man Homecoming 2?
All right, Shazam looks to me like one of those animes where some like virgin nerd gets teleported to a fantasy world and gets awesome powers and gets to fuck the cute girls.
You lost me.
Exactly. It's literally just an isekai anime in
Yes,
the American
3-0 for Americans.
but without Felix.
You lost me when you said it reminds you of an anime. Oh my god.
This is just like my Japanese animes.
What did you guys think overall?
I thought I agree with you. It does look better than Aquaman. Like it looks like it actually could be a good movie. Like it looks like it's gonna be.
Agree.
It looks pretty fun. I would be willing to watch it. You know, it might not actually be that good, but the trailer, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good movie. The trailer was pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree. I would definitely agree with that. I thought this trailer looks pretty good. It looks fun, and that's the first time I've ever felt anything in a DC movie. The key word here is fun, and it's just lighthearted. It's literally the movie Big, where a little boy wishes himself to be big, and he got his wish, and he becomes Tom Hanks, which is every little boy's dream of becoming. And yeah, it just looks really good. It looks fun. It looks actually interesting, and I will definitely see this one. Josh, did you contribute?
It was certainly interesting. I will probably watch it.
All right, I think that's pretty much overall our thoughts so far.
It
Just
definitely looks like it's probably going to be better than Aquaman.
yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Out your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
So pretty much, they're bringing back the show from Cartoon Network, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
The name's Rex, but you'll call me Captain or Sir. War does not come with a guarantee. No soldier gets the promise of safety.
Have you seen the show, Josh?
I have seen all of it from beginning to end. In fact, I still have the last episode on my DVR for some reason.
Nice. So what? So pretty much this is for you, because I've only seen like a couple of episodes, I think from season 1, but it didn't really interest me. I thought it was just fine, and then I just like shut it off and continued my life like a normal human being. But I want to know what's your reaction? Because I feel like you're the one that has a little bit more to say.
Yeah, from what I understand, they're going to try and condense what would have been the last season of the Clone Wars anyway into a 12-episode arc. I don't know what all they're going to go through, but I know they're going to cover what was going to be called the Bad Batch arc, which would have covered a group of clones that were like genetically altered for specific like special ops stuff, and Ahsoka comes back for something or another, and now Anakin has his episode 3 outfit, which is pretty neat.
Hey, we'll see. I feel like, I mean, I'm not excited because again, no attachment.
Yeah,
But it looks interesting. That's as far as my conversations with this thing goes. But
Yeah.
what did you two, Flora and Shar, what did you guys think?
I saw the Clone Wars part of it when I was much younger, so I thought that it was a fairly good trailer, and it looks very promising.
What did I think? I never saw any of the Clone Wars. I thought it was just something that just came up and nobody actually watched it. But I guess I'm wrong, because apparently both of you pretty much all of you have watched at least a few episodes. Yeah, so I'm completely oblivious to the whole Clone Wars universe. I know the Star Wars universe, but not the Clone Wars universe. Yeah, I thought like from what I've seen, it looks like the animation looks better than the original Clone Wars, from what I've seen. But
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
definitely.
Yeah, but that's all I can really say too much about, because that's really the biggest thing I remember about why I didn't want to watch the Clone Wars, is just because it looked really it just looked like a bunch of Roblox characters walking around.
Yeah.
And I mean, this one also kind of looks like this, but it's it looks like you got a bunch of shader, you got a bunch of Minecraft shader mods on there, so it's starting to look more a little bit more artsy, a little bit more pretty. And I think it looks a little bit more interesting than before, but yeah, it's my take on it.
Your hot take.
Pretty hot
Josh,
take.
I do want to know, did you see the movie, the Star Wars, the Clone Wars movie that was released before the show? I just want to know.
I actually did. I saw it in theaters.
What did you think of it?
It was okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it's not that great. It has a very rotten
it didn't
review.
really need to exist, but it doesn't really suffer because it exists,
All right. Just want to get
So
that
would
little...
you say you'd say the TV show is better than the movie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The movie was I feel like the movie was just kind of an afterthought as something to hype up people for the movie or for the TV series.
It's like
Yeah.
I feel like it might be could be viewed as a a pilot, like a not
Yeah.
enthusiastic pilot. All right.
Hey, here's this idea. I hope you like it.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
We're gonna move on to really the highlight. The highlight of this podcast is the one that I want to hear everyone's discussion on. The laughing stock of the internet right now. The new Titans trailer.
Fuck Batman.
What did you fellas think of this thing?
It's like they saw Teen Titans Go, and then they said, "Oh, this is bad. We should go for a darker direction." Then went so far in the other direction, it became bad again. My opinion on this trailer is, fuck Batman.
Fuck Batman.
I'm gonna actually have a little bit of a dissenting opinion because it didn't look actually that bad to me. It looked
Cinematically, it looked okay, but
it looked
if it wasn't
for a
Teen
TV
Titans,
show.
it
For a
would have
TV
been
show.
okay. But otherwise, it's
Yeah.
awful.
For a
I think-
TV
I
show,
think-
it looks better than average. A little bit.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
The entire time I wasn't sure if it was actually Teen Titans, honestly. Like, I don't really, like, see it as being, like, a thing that's meant to be too much. I guess it's just meant to appeal to Teen Titans fans, but not actually be really Teen Titans fans. Like, it's supposed to market towards them, but then actually be different. I don't know. It didn't seem that bad. It looked like it was going to be an okay movie, honestly. It didn't look like it was going to be interesting.
Let's think about this, guys. let's think about this. The Teen Titans Go to the movies. It's doing much more fanboy interest than the freaking dark and gritty version of the thing that they want. Let's think about that. Teen Titans Go did something right. This is the funniest trailer I've ever seen. It's like a
wannabe. Bad joke.
It is a bad joke. It's like if they saw the show Daredevil on Netflix and did a completely terrible fan film of that, but instead of
It's
using
like when your friend
Deadpool,
says something really ridiculous, but you can't tell if he's being serious or not.
so in other words, you.
The Titans is just the Josh of TV.
It looks like
TV.
it looks like they saw like one episode of Teen Titans and just been like, oh yeah, let's do something completely different but with the same characters ish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of like Starship Troopers. They watched a little bit of the source material and decided, okay, I don't care. I'm going to do this my way.
Yeah, but the thing is that Starship Troopers is actually a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And this one is like the worst possible thing to adapt. Oh, so overall, this Titans trailer, not good.
Fuck Batman.
Alrighty, so we're gonna move on from that, and we're gonna talk about the big boy, the one I have been dying to talk about.
King
Gorillas.
Ghidorah and the Lizard Fedora.
We're talking about Godzilla 2, baby! Oh, Godzilla,
Yeah.
King of the Monsters. Now,
Oh man.
now, oh boy, oh baby. Now for all those who are listening, I am the biggest Godzilla fan in the whole group. I love this big SOB, this green beautiful abomination that represents the death of man, the nuclear destruction of mankind. I just love him. But it's true. And then it becomes like the savior for the children later on, and
Yeah.
and then he fights like a literal diarrhea monster called the smog monster. That's a good one for those who are watching at home. I saw Shin Godzilla. I thought that was amazing, and I also saw the Gareth Edwards 2014 Godzilla, and I thought underappreciated. I thought it was great. I gave it an 8. It was awesome.
Yes,
and to the point where I even dragged Flora to see it in IMAX.
It was so good.
Yeah,
it was one of the best film experience I've ever had watching Godzilla in IMAX. It was just perfect.
It was beautiful. That experience is a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I have not seen the King Kong film that's also in the shared universe with Godzilla for some reason. But I am very excited for the new Godzilla because the trailer is completely amazing. I'm so glad that Godzilla's more classic nemesis are getting a good reboot by a good studio who's made good movies with Godzilla.
I honestly have the same feeling as Flora on this one because I also saw the first Godzilla movie, not like way back the 1300s back when Godzilla was invented by the ancient Mayans. No, I mean like the 2014 one or whatever year it was.
The 2014 one. The one that has like Bryan Cranston. Yeah.
I love that. It was great. I enjoyed it, and this one looks like it could be as good as the last one. It might be not quite as good, but I'd still probably be pretty good. That's my guess. It's probably going to be an 8. That's my guess. I like Godzilla as a concept.
Have you seen the 1954 film?
I have not, but I want to see it because.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Well, don't worry. This podcast is also serving as Shar's introduction into movies because we're gonna introduce more movies to a lot of these people. We can have good debates on this one sucks, this one's great. We'll have that perfect conversation of why Freddy Got Fingered is the greatest comedy ever made.
You hear that, Dad? You're gonna pay! He's a molester. He's a child molester! Ah!
It'll be beautiful. Josh, we forgot your thoughts.
Yeah, I exist.
Yeah.
Godzilla and the related stuff is not really my area of expertise, but I certainly found the trailer interesting, mostly just because it activated my camo autism in a good way.
That was a great review. So, Juan, do you think this will be as good as the 2014 film, or kind of on that level, or do you think it's going to be way below?
I feel like this thing, hands down, out of all the trailers I've seen, this is the best trailer in the bunch.
It's the best one in the bunch. And not because of I'm hyped, because generally it is an amazing trailer. Like, you could not be a fan of Godzilla and you could still be coming out of it as, damn, that is a trailer. That is a trailer, my son. God damn. And
damn, boy.
10 out of 10.
The trailer's 10.
I love the colors, just like how every monster has like a certain color. You got Godzilla being blue. You got Mothra, the butterfly, being this green, this tint green. Rodan, this giant dinosaur with wings, is all red, and you have the 3-headed monster of King Ghidorah being lightning yellow, and it's like it's so beautiful. It's like this movie looks like one of the most beautiful looking monster film I've ever seen, or at least I will see. It looks absolutely amazing. I am very confident about the director. It's a different director this time. It's the guy who directed the film Krampus and Trick or Treat. I know these movies none of you guys have seen, but I'm excited for this one. It looks amazing. Stranger Things girl is in it and she looks good. I'm just super hyped. I'm excited. All right, and that's the end of the part of the trailers that Josh has seen.
Let's stop recording here and I'll do like a little transition. Then Josh can watch.
we're gonna move on to the last two trailers. Speed round this so we can get to the movie conversation. Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus. I really love Invader Zim. Have you all seen the show?
I
Hell
never watched
yeah.
more than maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
I have
Yeah.
not. All I know about it is that it's like on every piece of Hot Topic merchandise.
That pretty much exactly.
Oh my god!
It's
Oh my
great.
God.
And I love it.
forgot.
Great.
Oh,
I actually really like Invader Zim, and my sister's a really big fan too, and she really likes everything created by that guy, whatever his name.
Johan
Vasquez.
Johan Vasquez, yeah.
Elvia.
Yeah, my sister's a really big fan of Johan Vasquez, and
I thought this trailer looks great. It's just pretty much a demo of just the movie's soundtrack, pretty much.
yeah.
And it just looks great. I love the colors. It still manages to keep the look of the show, except it's just like a subtle upgrade and just quality and the colors, and make Dib have more hair this time.
Yeah, I think the trailer was like meant to like. It wasn't meant for like new fans getting into it though. Like it's more for people who know what Invader Zim is and.
Oh, exactly.
wanna-
It's like the Hey Arnold the Jungle movie, which is a great movie because I'm a huge Hey Arnold fan. It's like that one. It's like the ultimate tease for 90s kids, or in this case 2000 kids or whatever. Yeah.
What about mid-90s kids?
Oh, that could have been a good segue. That's a good segue.
Trailer doesn't give away too much, but it looks like Invader Zim, which is good because Invader Zim is.
It's good.
I thought it was neat that the trailer had basically no dialogue.
It's
Yeah,
just
that
it's just the film score, and that's really
Yeah,
cool.
basically.
I like the music. That's really cool. Really will check it out, the music when it comes out. Is that it for everyone's thoughts on Invader Zim? Flora, did you want to contribute?
Oh, nah.
We're gonna finally wrap up the trailer talk with this movie. It wasn't on San Diego Comic-Con. It was just a trailer that I thought, okay, this might cause a discussion, because have y'all know Jonah Hill, right?
Yeah.
No.
Really? If you've seen Superbad, or like the fat guy in the Seth Rogen comedies, that's not Seth Rogen, that's Jonah Hill. He released a movie. He directed a movie on his own, and it's called Mid-90s, from my favorite film studio, A24, which is the best studio in the game. Like Anthony Fantano's teeth, it's the best in the game.
Like Juan's mustache.
It's the best in the game, yeah.
Yeah, Juan, best mustache in the game.
Hey, y'all not supposed to be around here. Get the fuck out.
Hey, the little nigga with the Toys R Us badge, come
You
here.
can't say nigga, I don't think. You fucking Sheryl Crow looking motherfucker.
So what did y'all think of the trailer for Mid-90s?
For a while, I kind of felt like I was completely missing some context until I finally figured out what it was actually about.
It looks like a good coming of age movie. Very
Yeah.
good retro themed movie.
I feel I can go either way, because I feel like it could either be like an actually really great movie, or it could also be just like 90s pandering, like nostalgia pandering in a way.
Oh, definitely. That could also be a concern.
Yeah, but you know, it looks like it has a lot. It looks like it has some promise as far as like from what I've seen of it, and it looks like it could be a great movie, but it could also be a bad movie. That's honestly how I feel about it.
Yeah. I like the level of concern and excitement you're showing. That's more level-headed than any of us really. I thought this trailer looks great. I'm excited to see this Jonah Hill taking on this first movie, and so far it's like really knocking it out of the park. If from what the look of it, I'll definitely watch it because I love A24. They've made quality movies like Moonlight and a movie I'm about to recommend later on, and The Vavitch, Hereditary, etc. Good time as well. So yeah, definitely excited. And that will wrap up the trailers. We did it, boys.
Yeet.
We did it. All right, now we're gonna move on to the movie conversation. We're gonna talk about an amazing movie that has been released literally last year. We can all say that it is an amazing film. Won't y'all agree?
Yeah.
And the movie we're talking about is legendary filmmaker Edgar Wright's Baby Driver from 2017.
I have to drive again. It's not what I want.
And what do you want?
To get out of here. You want it?
I'm in, baby.
Heck yeah.
Everyone knows that it is the follow-up film to the very popular Oscar award-winning film Boss Baby.
Of course. Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, it is a film that it has been time since a lot of us have seen it. Josh, have you seen it?
I have not.
Okay, then you have no contribution whatsoever at this point.
I'm just gonna be here to meme for right now.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about the film and how wonderful it absolutely is.
All right, I've probably only seen like not that many movies, but this is probably my top 10, 3 movies I've seen maybe. And because I haven't seen many movies, so giving on that scale, I would say it's a 10. But that just might be because I haven't seen that many more movies. But Baby Driver, what I really love about the movie is it has a really amazing soundtrack. It has a great story to it. It's really just a really enjoyable movie to watch. I enjoyed every moment of it.
It's a great movie, boys. Florida, contribute.
It
Dorito.
is a wonderful movie, film-wise, especially how the action syncs up with the soundtrack. It is
that's definitely like
fun to watch.
That's like the driving, no pun intended, the driving force of the film.
Oh yeah, definitely. It is very fun. How the soundtrack syncs up with the movie, and especially since the soundtrack is incredibly good.
Yeah, it's gotten me in. It's like it's let me discover so many songs that I didn't know about, but I would have liked anyways if I have known about them. And it's like, but yeah, this is great. It also got me into some songs I forgot about, like something like Hocus Pocus by Focus. Like I forgot about that song.
Oh, that's such a good song. Oh man.
Yeah, I haven't heard that song in like years, and then I saw Baby Driver, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a great song.
Ignoring our poor imitations of the song. I love this movie. This is like watching this movie. It reminds me of the magic of movies. It's just editing. It's amazing. The main selling point is that it is edited to sync up with the music, and for the most part, it's very consistent on that angle. It's very consistent on that idea of synchronized music. It's almost like a musical, you'll say, where it's like, but nobody's singing. It's just the song plays and it just perfectly syncs in with the action. And just amazing music choices. Again, I bought the CD of the film because that's how much I freaking love the soundtrack, and the directing is amazing. Edgar Wright was again knocking it out of the park. Have you guys seen the film? Either any of his films like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World was a good movie. I used to not like it, but then it just kind of grew on me.
This and the thing is that interesting fact. Edgar Wright was originally he was going to direct the Ant-Man movie, the one from 2015. He was going to direct it, but he was involved with the project, like I believe way like a little like years before it was initially released. He was heavily involved. He wanted to make this movie for so long, but the thing is that Marvel did not want him. They at the end of the day, they're like, you know what, this guy's style, it's a little too interesting and it's not applying to the books. We're gonna cut him off. We're gonna have like some talentless hack that directed a cheerleader movie, direct this film, and we're gonna give this guy who has been hard work, wanted to make this movie for so long, throw him in the trash. Just give him the boot.
Oh no, that breaks my heart knowing that. I would love to see another superhero movie that was directed by someone who like actually has like really good talent and picks good soundtrack. That's why I really like Guardians of the Galaxy, because the soundtrack was also pretty good on that too.
Yeah, and the fact that it's like someone's movie and it doesn't feel like a studio movie.
That's exactly how I feel too. Like, yeah, it just feels like someone actually like put their heart into it, rather than just being like some corporate, like soulless corporate entity.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, he did make this, so I feel like at the end of the day, it was a good trade-off. It was a good trade-off.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm sure that Ant-Man movie he would have created would have been amazing, but this was a great movie too, and I guess I don't need it.
Yeah, I guess if we were to live in the world where Ant-Man, the Edgar Wright Ant-Man, were to come out first and then Baby Driver second, I mean, I will be cool with that. But in a world that we live right now, I'm just happy Baby Driver exists. It just gives me so much joy, and it's a movie. It's energetic, has an amazing pace. Love all the characters. Like it just Jamie Foxx as Bats, the ultimate edgelord. It's like if the Jared Leto Joker from Suicide Squad was done right and was actually pretty much just done right and was actually good. He just sells it. It's just funny, and it's just there's just nice humor, but it's not overall a humorous movie. It's definitely not as more comedy based like Shaun of the Dead and etc. Hot Fuzz. It has more levity in it, and I respect that. I really think it shows him grow more as a filmmaker. All right. Well, this is the end of us. We are the Saucy Boiz. The Saucy Boiz. That's.
I don't think we agreed on one.
I know. That's.
All right.
Official Saucy Boiz merchandise coming never.
Coming.
Yes.
2020 vision.
BRB. I'm gonna open up.
2021.
I'm gonna open up MS Paint and put it all on my Redbubble.
If you're watching this right now, you'll know the actual name of the podcast. We might stick with that. We might not. So
we might
out.
not. I'm just throwing it out like a hat in the ring. Well, who knows? We'll decide on a vote because we're a democracy. Well, this is the end of the show, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye, my friends. My suffering is finally over.